When someone rather is taken by Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Jainim, the Taliban, or when they're taken by Russia, Venezuela, Syria, back in the olden days, Syria, there's not necessarily a way to keep repeating the process because the variables are too great and you just don't control much of it.
How do you decide what cases to take?
Yeah, I'll tell you, there was a time when it came down to your gut. When Robert and Jim had this role back in the olden days, they would get a bunch of information and they would just have to throw the information on a table. And when they were done looking at it, they'd have to render a decision and then go to the Secretary of State and say, I think we have another case here. And that's actually hard because you're almost required to take the purest of the pure cases because there's not really a process to evaluate. Well, in working with Congress in the years of 2019 and 2020, we were able to come up with some factors that we could at least evaluate the cases with. And Congress passed the 2020 Robert Levinson Act. And in that act, there are 11 criteria with which to evaluate a case. So what we have now is if someone is taken in Russia, for example, we assemble all the facts that we possibly can on the case. We'll get facts from the families, the intelligence agencies of the United States, other countries. The Russians sometimes might give us information. We might get information from journalists. But as you lay everything out on the table, now you can take the 11 factors given to us by Congress in the Robert Levinson Act and overlay the facts of the case, and that will give you a sense of whether someone's been wrongfully detained or not.